So I had someone ask me an interesting question, and the way that the question was posed made me stop and really consider how to answer it truthfully. But it was posed in such a way I wasn't quite sure what it meant, and I wanted to share with you how I answered it, because I feel like we're all in this place of being called to the most of who we are. And so all I can do is answer in absolute truth, in whole truth. So I just want to share this with you. The question was, did you discover what you needed? And I responded, regarding your question, I'm not sure if you're asking if I got what I needed or if I discovered what it is I need. What I need is what I suppose we all need, to give ourselves permission to answer the call of our soul's desire, even as it continues to reveal itself in its eternal state of evolution. Currently, I'm in transition in terms of how I express on this plane, learning to listen more deeply and move from a state of love and grace, allowing God to pattern through me, us, we, to the highest good of all and our absolute delight. It is my belief that they are inseparable. So when I feel inspired, when I recognize likeness in devotion to love, though the expression of it be as unique as a snowflake, I choose to acknowledge it, to sing it, to feel it, participate with it consciously so as to give it energy. You inspire me as people who are courageous and creative enough to move through life answering the call of your soul. I'm merely acknowledging it and leaning into the field of all possibilities. I believe it imperative in the laying of new foundations for the world of love we are creating. There's a great quote from A Course of Love. What love is cannot be taught. It cannot be learned, but it can be recognized. I see it in you, and I want you to know that I support you and all that you love. And then I gave an affirmation or a declaration, whatever you want to call it. It said, it's an affirmation, I think. That's what I would call it. I love that my devotion to love is bringing in divine partnerships, joy, harmony, and prosperity in every aspect of my life. And so it is. Thank you. Sincerely, Virenia. I wanted to share that with you because this is what's calling forth in all of us. And the pathway to it isn't clear because we've been so trained up in a different path. We've been taught to work hard and to put our focus on something, and I can't means I don't want to, and just put your head down and push through it. But the listening of what it is that's calling from within us is imperative, is if we're really going to put that skill and that effort behind something that really makes us happy. And you have to have courage to do that, because it's not going to look like what anybody else is doing, because you are unique. There is only one of you on this planet. And so when I see it in other people, I don't reach out to them anymore because I think maybe we could work together. Maybe there's some kind of cohesive thing we could create where, we could make this happen together, and maybe your followers can connect with my followers and blah, blah, blah. That's an old system, and I want to ride the quantum system, which is through energy and the quantum field. So when I see things and I see likeness and devotion to this calling and to this thing that we know as love, I just want to acknowledge it, because where you place your awareness is where your energy goes, and that's what we're creating more of. So know that when I read this to you, it's because I see it in aspects of every body. And if you look up, you will see it too. And especially when it comes to yourself, when you realize that you're leaning into something that you don't know, but it's calling you, acknowledge that, because that is the divine speaking through you. Your soul speaks through the heart, and its language is deep drive and desire. So I just wanted to share that with you. There you go.